Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me through that. But baby, it's useless. I'm living my life. Don't need you in mine. Me feeling just fine. One of a kind. Who better than I? Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my. Got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. Got a lot of. At the crack of dawn in the dark of night, what I got to do? Got to do. I'ma make it loud. How I made you scream like a cockatoo. Turn the party way, about to show the rest what the boy can do. What you expect, how I forget these thoughts in you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place. Don't play that. Shawty, don't play that game.
What's up, peeps? Sorry for the delay there. Let me get the webcam on. There we go. Drew, what's going on, man? Long time no speak. Hope all is well. Charlie, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Good to be back here with you guys, man. I know it's been a while since we've had a stream, but appreciate you guys tuning in today. Make sure this looks good. Hey, my dude, how you doing? Doing good, man. Doing good. been a while. It's been a while. I've been so busy, but you know what? Today we said we've got to get something going today, man. And I've been feeling GA for a while now, man. So I got to might as well send it in the sim. So that's what we're gonna do today. Lots to get through. We are on Pilot Edge, so we've got to make sure we're double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking, or else Micslmn is going to be embarrassed here tonight, and you guys will have a lot to laugh about. Well, thanks. Hope all is good. John, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, let me get this music turned down. All right, Pilot Edge. We've got 4 flight up today, my friends. We are going to do a flight to the newly released Van Nuys Airport. As you can see, we've got Pilot Edge up. And we will be going out of French Valley. French Valley is a untowered airport located here in Southern California, just south of Riverside. So what we're going to do today is fly out of French Valley up northwest to Van Nuys. Those that are not too familiar, Van Nuys is just west of Burbank Airport. Van Nuys very popular for your typical private jet ops to the West Coast. Whenever the rich and famous or the well-off come into the Los Angeles area, at least on a private jet, it is typically Van Nuys Airport that they go into. So that's where we're going today. We're going to send our little Cirrus SR-22 up to Van Nuys. I've never flown this in this sim, so hopefully it cooperates. Brave of me to fly an aircraft I've never flown before on Pilot Edge, but hey, we can always log off. So I'm not too worried about it. We've done all our briefing that we've needed to do here. So kind of to drill a little bit more into detail, and this music is kind of distracting me, so we'll get that back on later. A little bit more into detail. Obviously we've got Charlie airspace, Bravo airspace as we make our way to Van Nuys. You can fly through the Bravo, sure, but just because you can and just because it's legal doesn't mean you should, and that applies to so many different things in aviation. We're not in any hurry to get to Van Nuys for whatever reason. The flight plan that I got out today only takes us a little bit out of our way, not too crazy. We're not worried about terrain, we're not worried about weather all too much, so we don't have to fly through the Bravo to get where we're going today. So I am going to avoid it by any means necessary. What's going on, James? Good to see you. John says, I've never used Pilot Edge. Yeah, there's John, it's not even Europe. There's not much coverage anything outside of West Coast United States, so I wouldn't expect anyone in Europe to utilize Pilot Edge. Most of the US doesn't even utilize Pilot Edge. I wish they would expand countrywide. That would be awesome. I think they're as far out as Texas now these days. But anyway, our route, French Valley is again untowered. We're going to be out of runway 18 based on the winds. 18, as you can see, will be left traffic, because as you can see there, 36 says a right pattern. So we'll make left traffic out of 18. Did I say that right? 36 is right traffic. Yes, so that would be correct. We'll make left traffic. We'll enter the downwind, and we will make our way northwest. Once we depart French Valley on Unicom, we will contact Approach, SoCal Approach, and ask for flight following all the way to Van Nuys. Hopefully they're not too busy and they can get that to us, but we want to make sure we do that relatively in time before we hit the Riverside Charlie airspace. We'll go up Riverside, we'll overfly Ontario, we'll overfly Pomona, Brackett, we'll overfly El Monte, we'll overfly Burbank, and we'll start our descent into Van Nuys, likely before Burbank. Around the Glendale Rose Bowl area, we'll start our descent. So that's it, man. We've checked everything associated with this flight. You can see our nav log. Let's go back here. What we can also do is get a briefing, right? At the end of the day, you want to be familiar with everything and anything associated. Guys, I think my graphics card is going, man. or the TV or something. It keeps flashing black. It doesn't happen on you all's end, but it keeps flashing black on this end. Hopefully I don't have an issue, but we'll keep an eye on that. Obviously, as you can see, we've got a TFR, a temporary flight restriction, for the Dodgers game. There's a Dodgers game going on. Our flight plan, that's another reason why we've avoided the Bravo today. Our flight plan takes us outside of that TFR. The other TFR that you can see here today as well is the Disneyland TFR. That TFR is always in effect for the most part. So you don't want to get into that without any special permissions, and we're remaining well outside of that Disney TFR. Again, the only one we got to generally be careful is the Dodger game TFR, and that ceiling is to let's see, what is that TFR ceiling to? You know what, we can get it from tapping on it here. From the surface of 3,000 feet, so we'll remain well clear of that. Back to flights. What other things do we need? Convective segments. Nothing really applying to our flight today. It's active during our passing time, but no factor essentially. IFR airmits, no factor, active during our passing time, but no factor for our specific route of flight. Turbulence and low airmits. Again, we've got some activity around Arizona and New Mexico. No worries there. We've got an overall surface analysis synopsis. I don't know if you guys are even seeing this. Is it lagged? Yeah, it's super lagged. Apologies. That's so lagged. Strange. Okay. We've got METARs for the VFR airports. More right rudder. Yes, sir. More right rudder. I could never be a pilot. Too many acronyms. You get used to them, Drew. James says, I don't like Disney, but Disney World is greater than Disneyland. I'd agree. I'm not going to bore you guys. Again, this is just everything associated with our flight today. Things that, you know, if we were doing this in the real world, we'll need to take into account. So we'll go back here and let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's get some power to the aircraft. I think we actually have a checklist for the SR-22. Yes, we do.
Pre-flight inspection completed. Emergency equipment on board.
And that's 4 flights.
Passengers.
Voice
briefed.
checklists. Consider yourselves briefed.
Seats, seat belts, and harnesses. Adjust and secure.
Consider that completed.
Checklist complete.
All right, starting engines. We have no external power. I'm just going to tick that off here. Brakes. I think are on. Battery switch. That's 1. That's 2. Strobe lights. That's on. Mixture full rich. Flower Rookie, what's going on, man? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. I know, man. It's been way too long. Mixture is full rich. Power lever full forward. Fuel pump prime, then boost. All right. And propeller area, clear prop. Power levers, open 1/4 of an inch. Ignition switch, start. There she goes. Got a good start there. Looks good, sounds good. Like saying, how can an airport not have a tower? It's deemed not busy enough for the FAA to staff one. There are tons of airports throughout the country, even throughout the world, that are not towered, Drew. And for non-towered airports, there are specific published procedures and NOTAMs and a whole bunch of things that you've got to be cognizant of and aware of whenever you're departing or arriving to a non-towered field. That's where a lot of the accidents unfortunately happen. Too many of them. Put that on GPS. Okay, that's a good start here. We'll lean the mixture for taxi. We'll go idle. Oil pressure looks good. Alternator switches. That's 1. That's 2. Avionics power switch. There we go. Coming alive. Let's see. Looks good. Looks good. Engine parameters, that looks good. External power, that looks good. Before taxi, flaps are going to be up. No flaps takeoff. Radio as required. So let's see. French Valley Unicom is 122.8. So your typical Unicom frequency. Get that out of here. Go to our radios. Unicom, and we've got an AWAS 19025. Okay, let's see if we can listen. We'll guard comm 2. Do they have the AWAS up? That's interesting, says Drew. Yes, sir. Gio, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. I still have some pictures of my phone in the Challenger 601. Oh my god, Florida has us in a frenzy trying to land a jet. Florida GA was a mess. What's that in the uncontrolled airports can be a train wreck? Yeah, man. There are a lot of people that don't give a damn and don't abide by the rules. We'll get rid of that. And what's going to be our SoCal on $19.25? Again, I'm just getting everything set up here. Bear with me. And then SoCal be 134.0. Because the last thing we want, and this screen, bro. The last thing we want is for us to get in the air and we don't have our frequency set and we're scrambling. What are you doing, bro? One 134.0. All right, we'll guard comm 2.
Charlie 0462, just so you know, it's 900. It's a solid 900. It's a flat base, excellent visibility underneath. I think the flight visibility is at least 10 miles.
Squawking 1200.
Seems to be pretty consistent with my
Squawk altitude.
Pretty nifty. If everybody has that same weather, then the
All right, and we've identified today. We're going up to 65.
Okay, that's great. We got the Long Beach report, but ATIS report, but it's pretty much the same here, needless to say.
fine. Thank you.
Southbound departure, Cessna 375 County Sierra, just departing from airport 2300.
So 375 Charlie Sierra, so got it.
We'll get rid of that for now. Okay, flight plan. See if I remember how to do this. We're at F70. Again, we've got our 4 flight, but it's always good to be redundant, man. Get stuff backed up. Why not? There's French Valley. From French Valley, we're going Ontario. This thing is always a pain in the behind to do in the sim versus in real life. Ontario and direct Van Nuys. Enter. All right. Reduce the range. Okay, like I said, that's just for reference. Altimeter is set. That looks good. And I'm ready to roll, man. We're on 1228. We're transmitting on 1228. That's checked. That's checked. Flight controls. We'll do a run up as well. And French Valley traffic, Cirrus SR2250 Charlie Romeo. Exiting the ramp, taxiing the runway, run up 18. Be Alpha, French Valley. All right, y'all ready to go to Van Nuys? This is a an add-on airport, by the way. Freeware add-on airport, I should say. We got, looks like somebody coming out of the ramp, hasn't said a word. We are on Unicom, we are transmitting on Com 1, yes we are. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today, man. Should be a nice one. We are, those that just joined, we are on Pilot Edge today, trying out the SR22. I think the SR22 from for FS2020 is the included in the premium version. So if you have the premium version, this is where you can you have this aircraft. I read a little bit of kind of the reviews. Lots of folks aren't too happy with it, especially for premium aircrafts. But at the end of the day, it is default. Supposedly the default 172 is better than this. It's hard though. It's hard to capture everything that's involved in you know, the Cirrus here. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what it does, and that'll determine if we ever fly this thing again or not. Hopefully someone is making a Cirrus though in the near future. That would be pretty cool. There we go. Somebody on the roll. Again, we talked about that, right? Uncontrolled airports and the dangers of that, because not everyone says their intentions. I think this was the run-up area. That's fine. We'll just come through here. Generally want to be into the wind as well. Let's get her flipped around. All right. So, bump that up to there. We'll go mixture rich. We'll test the mags 2 times. Man, this thing doesn't. Can you get engine parameters on here? Or is this thing default as hell and doesn't even. Oh, here we go. Engine. Nothing. Nothing. This thing is extremely default. All right. I mean, there's really no point of the run up then. I mean, we can listen for any abnormalities or any vibration issues, but for the most part, you're not going to be able to determine anything else because this thing is so default. So no worries. We'll back this back down. We'll back this back down. We can at least do the flight controls check. That's full left. That's full right. It's cool. That's full up. That's full down. All right, that's cool. At French Valley, Cirrus SR2250 Charlie Romeo, departing runway 18. It'll be a left downwind departure to the northwest French Valley. All right, guys, let's roll. We got our strobes. Get the navs and landing lights on as well. Why not? I just realized the you guys are not seeing the old. There we go. How's that? How's that? There we go. Chief, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. All right, finals clear. We're clear down the runway.
Approaching runway 18.
Clearance received.
Entered runway 18. 5,900 feet remaining.
There's 4 flight. Mixture is rich. Send it. Move it right rudder. Airspeed's alive. I don't even know the rotation speed for this thing. She want to come up? Oh, that's sketchy. She's up. She is up. gorgeous right there. Let's keep it climbing. I'm going to 65. She'll fly when she's ready. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure if it was we're still dealing with FS2020 flight dynamics, but it looks like we made it. Alright, we can start that left turn now. French Valley traffic, Cirrus SR2250 Charlie Romeo. We're making left crosswind out of runway 18 now out of 2500 French Valley. All right, looking good. She is fast, boy. What's going on? Stalker with the eyes. French Valley traffic, Cirrus SR2250 Charlie Romeo. I have 3200 left downwind now. Runway 18 French Valley. All right. We'll exit the pattern here, and from there we can go on course, which our first kind of on course waypoint is really direct Ontario. Happy Tuesday, my guy, man. You and Micslmn has been MIA on the streams. Glad to see you guys will both be back. Life, man. Life just gets busy. Yeah, I see Chief will be back tomorrow as well, man. So that'll be cool. We miss you guys, man. When we don't stream, we definitely miss you guys. I know Chief and Stalker and everyone else can agree to that. It's it ain't the same, but you know, priorities come first. Looking forward to Friday though, man. That should be another fun one in the 737 simulator. You guys stay tuned for that. That'll be the next stream Friday, live from Fly with Rookies flight deck. All right, French Valley traffic, SR22, Cirrus SR22 leaving the airspace, departing the airspace to the north. Last call out of 5000 French Valley. All right, let's see if we can get flight following early before we bust this Charlie.
Approach, just 375 Charlie Sierra, it's 9000, request the leaving holding pad and proceed on course.
You're 5 Charlie Sierra. That's your discretion. I don't govern it.
RJ 5 Charlie Sierra.
And SoCal, Cirrus, November 550 Charlie Romeo. We're just north of French Valley out of 5600, looking for flight following up to Van Nuys. Did that not work? All right, let's pull that mixture back. Pull this back a bit here. Oh, this I almost cursed. This thing has autopilot, right? Yes, she does. And we need to be on. Let's go back. Let's go to CDI. Will be
Las Vegas departure, South 3619, passing through 12.1, climb rate descent.
Southwest 3619, South Las Vegas departure. Radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
190, South 3619.
why isn't she turning? SoCal radio check.
Southwest 3619, contact set on 133.2.
133.2, Southwest 3619.
Alright. My aircraft, she's not turning.
Southwest 3619, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 280.
Oh, I know what's up. I know what's up. Pause that. I know exactly what's up. We are not using the what the hell? The honeycomb, right? We've got the Thrustmaster because the Cirrus is a stick, not a yoke, and we need to remap the push to talk. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. All right, let's see if that works. And SoCal, Cirrus SR22, November 550, Charlie Romeo. We're at 6,500 just north of French Valley, looking for flight following to Van Nuys.
Cirrus 550, Charlie Romeo, SoCal approach book 7366 and ident.
7366 and ident. Charlie 50, Charlie Romeo. There's your flash.
Cirrus 550, Charlie Romeo, radar contact. Contact SoCal approach 135.4.
35.4 for 5 Charlie Romeo. See, that was the other one we had here. So let's change that. I'm dancing around here because I'm trying to stay out of the Charlie until we get that clearance that we need. And SoCal, Cirrus, November 550, Charlie Romeo, 6100 for 6500, just north of French Valley, looking for a flight following to Van Nuys.
Cirrus 550, Charlie Romeo, SoCal approach, and the Ontario altimeter 2979.
2979er, Cirrus 50, Charlie Romeo. Okay, so he acknowledged our what is going on? He acknowledged our tail number, so, and we've got the flight following. He's assigned us a squawk, which means we are clear through these airspaces here. Everything except the Bravo, obviously.
1,000 or 2,400.
Everything except the Bravo. My man done picked up a sponsor. I wish, bro.
Resuming on navigation, canceling altitude restrictions, 3025 Foxtrot.
I wish I picked up a sponsor. I'm trying to get this thing on autopilot, but she, I don't know what's going on. Let me get situated, y'all, and I'll kind of brief where we're at and all that good stuff. If not, we'll just hand flyer the entire way. That's fine. It ain't that far. It's about 80 nautical miles altogether. Hello there. TerraFlora rookie. Mama Shark in the house with the shoes. What's going on? GPS mode? I thought I had it. Yeah, it's the CDI is indicating GPS. And you know these planes in FS2020 don't trim worth a damn. All right, we should be out where we're at. So we're headed north now. We're going to pass through Riverside. We've obviously, as you heard, we've picked up flight following with SoCal. So they'll be looking out for us, but we still, it is our ultimate responsibility to be looking out ourselves. Obviously, we've got some traffic off to our left here. It's like two aircrafts, but no factor. Generally, if we were on Xplane or something, you'd get the traffic as well with Pilot Edge and ForeFlight, but they haven't developed that, unfortunately, for FS2020 yet, so we won't get any traffic alerts. Armor Shark, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Micslmn, when is the trip to the Bay? I am leaving this coming Sunday, early morning Sunday. Debron, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Mr. Approach, I missed you. I'm sorry. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. I'm just trying to multitask here and not get caught up with task saturation that can easily develop here, especially when you don't have autopilot. So bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to keep us on course, on altitude, out of airspaces that we're not supposed to be in, and manage to chat. Gonna call it a night. Have a good one, man. Good to see you. John, thanks for always stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we need to turn us a little bit more northeast. So we're off here. Okay, let me see if I can figure out this autopilot. I'm looking for the nav button. That's what I need. Nav. Where's the nav? CDI's on GPS. Van Nuys, isn't that where the movie 16 Right is? What movie is that? I've never heard of that movie. In real life. Micslmn, you think I can catch a ride to Catalina? I can't fly to Catalina, bro. If you can find a flight club that's going to let you take their aircraft to Catalina, then yeah, man, we'll go. There's some. You gotta do, they call it like a Catalina checkout. It's like a specific thing, man. I wouldn't take that chance, bro. Like, you know, at the end of the day, we all know our limitations. I'm not ready for Catalina. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't take somebody else's aircraft to Catalina. It's an awesome approach, though. Alright, let's see if we can get autopilot to at least keep us here.
Southwest 3619, descend via the Disney 4 arrival.
MD10VO, what's going on? Good to see you. Nav is right by the range button. Range button. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? I'm an idiot. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take the helicopter to Catalina. That'd be dope. Can I catch a ride at Van Nuys? We can make Van Nuys happen. Oh yeah, sure thing. Sure thing. What is the best weather engine, sky colors engine for P3D? Go down above throttle. Thank you, Charlie, man. I don't know. I completely forgot about this entire section when it comes to the SR22. All right, now we're cooking with grease. Now we are cooking with grease. Appreciate you guys for coming in. I'm teasing him. Call the number.
Connect Joshua approach 126.1.
126.1, Dr. Sierra.
Why you got me calling the number, Stalker? What did I do, man? What did I do this time?
3025 Foxtrot, connect SoCal approach 127.4.
Switching to 127.4, 3025.
Yo, this thing that I use to kind of show you guys ForeFlight is terrible, man.
Joshua approach, just now 37 approach.
Are we leaned out?
9,000,
Yeah, we're leaned enough. We could probably switch tanks right about now.
To Victorville Airport.
375 Joshua approach. Victorville altimeter 2986. Expect the VORDV runway 1.
Like, it doesn't refresh. I don't know why.
2987, expected for the
I don't know why. How you gonna get in the airplane and not be familiar with the equipment? Here we go. There goes DPE Stalker, y'all. My man DPE Stalker coming to get me. I gotta call the number, y'all.
3025 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, Cali altimeter.
I literally said when we got in here, this is my first time flying this thing, and we took it on pilot edge like a brave soul that we are. So we'll see. All right, we're good, man. We're leaned out, we're trimmed out, we're on autopilot. We've got flight following. We're squawking the squawk. We are on. Yes, we are on our flight plan here according to ForeFlight, and based on, you know, if we were doing pilotage, I'm kind of familiar with the area, so we're looking good. Ontario should be coming up on our 12 o'clock here shortly, and in fact, that is Ontario. That's Ontario right in front of us. We'll hang a left. We're gonna go right over Brackett, and then El Monte will be off our left. That's my hometown local flying airport, and then we're going direct Van Nuys.
Climbing 1,400, climbing 5,000.
That's what I do.
77624 Mike, SoCal departure, ready to contact. Climb and maintain 13,000.
Drew, when you come back to Cali, man, I struggled with that for a while. A couple crashes late, we figured it out. Y'all are funny. You'll love that movie, 1X Right. All right, Debra, I'll have to check it out, man. I've never heard of it. Micslmn, use the NDI HX Capture app. That's what I use to get ForeFlight in my videos. Oh, gotcha, Mr. Proach. Okay, I gotta get rid of this nonsense that I'm using then.
3025 Foxtrot, all traffic is over to you, Catalina Island, radar service.
I am using an app called App Power Mirror. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but in fact, it looked like it just crashed on me.
Ontario altimeter 2979.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, it just crashed on me.
42 Mike, turn right heading 11.
It's funny, when I'm not streaming, it's fine. Like, I can project it and it's no lag, no nothing. But whenever I hit that go stream button, she don't want to work. Or she works, but it's very laggy. Extremely laggy. Alright. So this is where we are. You know, we briefed right before we left, right? We were staying well clear of Bravo airspace. Again, the quickest way to Van Nuys would have been direct, but if you don't have to, you want to stay out of the Bravo. So we've got our flight following, like I mentioned. We're coming through the Charlie here. Ontario, obviously there's Charlie, but we're on flight following, so we're good to go. They'll probably give us to another SoCal frequency. It'll be the same controller likely, but they'll likely give us another SoCal frequency here to pick up after Ontario. We'll continue north Passing through El Monte, northwest. Like I mentioned, we've got the Dodger game. That's the Dodger TFR from the surface at 3,000 feet. So we're staying well clear of that as well. Another reason why we didn't go through the Bravo airspace. What else? ForeFlight is awesome, man. Like, I highly recommend it, you know, for those that are sending it out there in the real world. As we get closer, she'll even remind you that there's an upcoming TFR. So that's pretty cool as well. We've got all of the necessary documents required here. I don't go into Van Nuys much, so we can even pull up Van Nuys and see if there's, you know, things that we want to be cognizant of here. Based on the winds and weather at Van Nuys, by the way, we'll probably get 1/6 left. Actually, I'm pretty sure we'll get 1/6 left. But you got all your information here, man. You got your tower frequency, you got your airport remarks. You've got everything that you need out of there. Let's look at Van Nuys. Current METAR, what are we saying right now? 30th 051 Zulu. Winds out of the south, roughly 150 at 1110 statute of the mile. Clear skies, 26 degrees Celsius. Altimeter is 2979. And pretty good there. What else? If we can't go to Van Nuys, we've got Whiteman off to our north. We can go to Whiteman. We're within range of Camarillo. Just thinking about airports that we can. What if, you know, we're on our way and, you know, heaven forbid there is an issue at Van Nuys and they have to close all the runways, right? Or something happened. You know, always be thinking about what your alternate looks like. Copy, you filming? It's filming. What's that? Flight review? Oh, let me catch up to the chat here. I'm rambling away. Have you been up in your plane in real life? Yeah, Stalker just sent it last week and had his flight review. You filming it? Gonna try it. We've been having weird weather in Texas. Mike has been getting all the good weather. LOL. I know. Hopefully some is coming your way, man. Hopefully some is coming your way. So we just passed over Ontario. That is Chino off to our left, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, I can't see. Oops. That's Chino off to our left. Looks like we've got some traffic here off our 12 o'clock, but they look low, so no factor. Watching out for that as well. And I mean, that's pretty much it, man. TPA is 1800, as you can see, so we want to make sure we descend down to 1800. If we get left, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get left downwind. We'll make sure we're at 1800 as we enter that 45 degree into the left downwind for 1/6 left. I'm assuming that's what we're gonna be getting. Obviously, we'll plan for that, and we're gonna get a little bit closer here, and I'm gonna already tune the Asus to see what's going on there. But that's it, man. We're looking good. We are looking good. And in fact, we're on 134.400. I want to switch this to COM 1. Boo, 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 boo. Polio. And then what is the Asus at Van Nuys? 127.55. We'll put that in COM 2.
All runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Looks like we're picking it up already.
Initial contact, you have information, Mike.
So what I usually do, I Again, I rarely carry paper and pen in the cockpit. I mean, I always have a backup just in case, but I generally just use my scratch pad here.
Clear. Temperature 26. Dew point 16. Altimeter 29 or 79er. Arriving and departing runways 16 left, 16 right. Visual approach is in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. Have information, Mike.
So we got Mike so far.
Residence Airport. ATIS information, Mike. 0051 Zulu. Wind 140 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 26. Dew point 16. Altimeter 29 or 79er.
Alright, we'll get to go here.
Runways 16 left, 16 right.
We are good to go. See how we're doing. Looking out for traffic. Again, we've got flight following, but our ultimate responsibility to be looking and staying clear of traffic and even terrain. Looking good. Right as we get to about the Rose Bowl, I'm going to start a slow descent down. Again, we want to be TPA 1800. Going into Van Nuys. What is our tower frequency of Van Nuys? 19.3. So we'll throw that in COM 2 as well. Cool. Maple, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Mike has been getting all the good. Cali, man, come out here. I know. I've been telling him. Man, it was funny. We recorded another podcast on Sunday, by the way, man. We had too much fun. We had way too much fun. We're best. It was yeah, I'll let y'all listen. I won't spoil the joke, but it was a lot of fun. But it had to do with why we always have nice weather and everywhere else doesn't. That was pretty funny. He probably is. What's that? We come in September. Yes, for Flight Sim Expo, man. Hope you guys are gonna be there. Big baller brand, man. I can't stand LeVar or Alonso. Mike, when you gonna get that DC? Here we go. If y'all ask me about that DC6 one more again. Maple, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Didn't Oregon win that? Win what? What did they win? What did they win? Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Doing a little GA action today on Pilot Edge. It's pretty quiet on Pilot Edge right now. Pretty quiet. We're looking good. We just bracket should be right behind us. There it is. There's bracket. There was a gear up landing on Saturday when I was flying. Unfortunately, at bracket right down there, someone took a sea wind up and forgot to put the landing gear down upon landing, and they had to gear up. Thankfully, they were okay. The plane, for the most part, survived. It actually flew again the next day. Thankfully, it wasn't a prop strike or anything like that, but yeah, that was interesting. Very interesting. The Rose Bowl, yes sir, we're coming up on that. I think that's exactly where around the where I will actually start my initial descent. The Rose Bowl gives us, that's the other cool thing about ForeFlight. See if I can show y'all that. I'm sorry, man, ForeFlight doesn't pay me. Let me go out and say that. I'm not sponsored by ForeFlight. I just love this thing so damn much. And I'm going to take up Mr. Proach's recommendation to use something else, because this is driving me crazy. I can't, it's so laggy. I can't even show you guys what I want to show you. Okay. I wonder if it's because I'm running it in full screen mode why it's having an issue. So I could literally put my finger here, right? So Rose Bowl, and let's do this. And that will give me the distance between the Rose Bowl and Van Nuys, which looks like about 16 nautical miles. It even tells you it's about 7 minutes based on your performance profile on the airplane that you're flying and what you inputted in the ForeFlight. 7 minutes, and it looks like about 3 gallons of fuel from the Rose Bowl to Van Nuys. That is pretty cool. So 16 nautical miles, 6,500. We want to get to 1,800. That should be plenty. That should work just fine. Uh-oh, did I have a crash? What happened to the sim? Yep. Oh, no, we're fine. It was just a hang. Whew, that was close. Just a hang. We're good. Yeah, ForeFlight is the oh yeah, man. I've been telling people, cough, cough, Garmin Pilot, cough, cough. Here we go with the Garmin Pilot. I mean, like I say, you know, me and Stalker have had in-depth conversation about, you know, Garmin Pilot and ForeFlight. I think at the end of the day, Garmin Pilot gets you exactly what you need. But if you're willing to spend an extra coin or two, ForeFlight's the way to go, man. ForeFlight is the way to go. That's just my opinion. MFS usually unfreezes. Give it a minute. Told you. Maple, you the man. Thank you, man. Because I was literally about to throw this thing outside. That was a long time for it to hang, though. I've never had that before. Interesting. And hopefully SoCal didn't forget about us. We're still on 34. We're on COM 1. Yes, yes.
Visual approach is in use. Read back.
All right, we're still connected to Pilot Edge, so it's been pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. And again, out in the real world, you usually would have gotten about 2 additional frequencies by now to contact SoCal, but that's fine. We'll stay on with him until he tells us otherwise. Once we get Van Nuys in sight, we'll tell him we've got the airport in sight. We'll cancel flight following. He'll tell us to squawk VFR, contact the tower, and we will make our approach based on what tower gives us. Again, I'm going to assume it's going to be enter left downwind for runway 16 left. Dodge that bullet. We sure did. They do the same thing, just in different ways. Yeah, I think it's more or less the same, man, for sure. More or less the same for sure. But this is where I fly, guys. Like, this is exactly where I fly. El Monte is right here. This is my local airport. It's El Monte Airport right down there. And generally when I'm out doing maneuvers or pattern work, that's what it looks like, man. We've got this entire area here is the practice area. So if we weren't on flight following and we were at lower altitude, the general caution is to monitor the CTAF frequency for the practice area, which we're in now. And it even tells you that here on the sectional somewhere, if I remember correctly. Yeah, intensive flight training below 4,500. We've also got a lot of helicopter traffic here as well, whether it's PD or just your general helicopter. It's a very busy part of Southern California for VFR. You've got to always have your head on a swivel coming through these parts. We should do a VFR Tahiti in an Icon A5 sometimes. Yeah, I'm down for that, man. The A5, I told you guys, that was one of the first aircrafts I flew in FS2020. In fact, it was Stalker and I. We literally spent like 4 or 5 hours just island hopping all over the world in that damn Icon A5. It was so fun. So whenever you guys want to do that again, and you folks want to participate, let's do it. Let's do it. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I know it's been a while since I've been on. It's been like almost 2 weeks. 16 likes on the evening. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We shall return. We shall return on Friday. We will be live from Fly with Rookies 737 flight deck. Don't know the routes or anything yet, and I think we have 2 additional pilots joining us on Friday as well. Friday morning.
Destination ATIS is 127.55.
Thank you for a flight. So that's going to be fun, man. So you guys stay tuned for that. I know it's a morning. I'm off, but I know a lot of you will, you know, be working or in school. Actually, no, it's summertime. You guys don't have school. Be working, but if you can tune in. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. 2775. We've got that. I'm surprised she didn't warn us about the TFR. So let me throttle back here. We're gonna switch the fuel tanks again. We're gonna go mixture rich, and we're gonna start a slow descent on down to let's go to 18. And we're in that power back. Mixture's rich. Anyone here uses VR? Not me, man. Not me, but I know there are a couple. There are a couple indeed. We've got that terrain to watch out for as well. Let's go to our checklists. We can go to descent checklists. And we can have her read it.
Altimeter set.
Yep.
Cabin heat defrost as required.
Not required.
Landing light on.
They are on.
Fuel system check.
Mixture's rich. We've switched
Mixture
the tanks.
as required.
Looks good.
Brake pressure check.
And brake pressure is good.
Checklist complete.
Thank you for flights. Checklist is complete. Yeah, let's slow that rate of descent there. Sure do, Fly Rookie. I've got the Valve Index on PS. I do both civilian flight sim and DCS and VR. That's the most expensive, best one, right? Do you need a 3090 or better run smoothly? Man, I heard VR can give you some problems if you don't have, you know, one of the top of the line graphics card. I heard it can give you some problems. All right, we passed the Rose Bowl. That was behind us there. We should be approaching Burbank off to our right and Van Nuys at our 12 o'clock. And now we are in the Burbank Charlie. That goes from the surface to 4800. Just being cognizant of that. I've got a 2080 Super, but I know a few people who do VR with 1080 Ti. Oh, really? I figured my 1080 wouldn't handle that, man. But that's cool. Let's
Bag all runway assignments.
one more time on the
Short
Asus.
Instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Mike.
Okay, still Mike. That resets every hour, so we would have been fine anyway. I was just making sure. We've got Mike 29er 79er 29.80, and that's good to go. Again, we'll likely get left traffic. Left downwind for 16 left. If you're trying to get into VR, I'd recommend a HP G2 headset. Makes sense. Here is Burbank, coming right over the top. That's Van Nuys right there. And SoCal radio check. Yeah, I knew that was strange. I think we lost him a while back. We're still on pilot edge because we got the Asus. All right, let's do this. Let's go to COM 2. And Van Nuys Tower radio check.
Sorry, aircraft calling that was unreadable.
Van Nuys Tower, Cirrus, November 550 Charlie Romeo. We are at 3400 inbound Van Nuys with information, Mike, just over Burbank.
550 Charlie Romeo, that would put you in the Burbank Charlie, wouldn't it?
Yep, we were on flight following, and I don't know what happened to SoCal. I'm not sure what happened. We weren't able to raise him.
Yeah, I think you ended up on a wrong frequency there. Okay, enter a left down, runway 16 right, report midfield.
We'll enter a left downwind for 16 right. We'll report midfield for 550 Charlie Romeo. Ain't my fault, dude. I was on the frequency 34.4. Alright, so we've got that there. Don't try to get me to call the number. Let's get down to 1800 TPA. And left downwind for 16 left. My problem is finding a decent video card. Yeah, I don't know if that 1080. I didn't think the 1080 Ti would run that, but I guess it does.
05 Charlie Sierra, Roger, execute missed is published. Contact Joshua, approach 126.1.
Fly population missed and over to Joshua approach to 126.1, 520.
Alright, what's our, we can dump flaps at 119 indicated, so right about here, we'll level off.
Joshua, it's just 375 Charlie Sierra.
First notch of flaps coming out.
4,200 is flying the population missed.
375 Charlie Sierra, Joshua departure by the missed approach procedure.
Looking good.
And advise further intentions.
Alright, I'll fly population missed approach on advise intention 5 Charlie Sierra.
And Cirrus 50 Charlie Romeo, midfield downwind for 16 left.
00 Charlie Romeo, running 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear land for 50 Charlie Romeo. Alright, switch just to 16 right. Let's keep that airspeed up.
At 532 Charlie Alpha, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, 532 Charlie Alpha.
F42 Mike, contact Los Angeles Center, 134.65.
134.65, 42 Mike.
Falco 169, contact Vegas approach, 125.90.
Off our 45 degree here, 16 right.
Douglas 7642 Mike, Los Angeles Center, Daggett, altimeter 2975.
Las Vegas approach, hello, Hunter 169, flight level 190, descending via the cocktail 1, we have Lima for the ILS C65.
A little bit high.
Welcome
Pull that power back
169,
and
Las
come
Vegas
down.
approach, altimeter 2976, expect the ILS approach.
Looks like a Hunter 169.
$500.
500 check. That last notch of flaps in.
Short final runway 16 right.
And clearance received, 16 right, confirmed. Back on the glide. Man, this Cirrus doesn't give you much height over the nose, huh? Unless my seat position is just off. We got a displaced here, so we'll watch out for that. That windsock is dead on.
Joshua approach, Cessna 375 Charlie Sierra, would like to cancel IFR.
375 Charlie Sierra, IFR cancellation received. Would you like to maintain with flight following?
Inactive flight following, 375 Charlie Sierra.
Get that power out.
Sierra, Roger, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, change to advisory, frequency approved. Have a good day.
That's the stall. Yes, sir. We know. We know.
Squawk VFR and the frequency change
We're
approved.
down.
Charlie Sierra, good day.
Sierra 0 Charlie Romeo, waiting park, east or west?
Charlie Romeo, we're parking west.
0 Charlie Romeo, right hotel, out for the parking, monitor ground. Have a nice day.
Right hotel, Alpha the parking, monitor ground. Thanks for your help today. 5 Charlie Romeo.
Do it. Number 94 Juliet, connect SoCal approach, 134.2.
Round 121.7.
134.2 for 94 Juliet.
Arrow 2 November Delta, turn right heading 020.
Riding 020, Arrow 282, November
Delta
Delta.
446, connect SoCal approach, 124.5. Coming 2 Charlie Alpha, next right turn, Charlie the parking, monitor ground, and that's a pass on the Cat 11.
Next right turn, go ahead again with the taxiway.
Just taxiway Charlie the parking, monitor ground, and pass on the Cat 11.
Come on, sir.
Roger, taxiway Charlie, thanks for the 11. 532 Charlie.
You got an extra couple of cylinders up front as well, brother. Awesome street. Yeah, man. This is I'm definitely a newbie when it comes to this aircraft, my friend. I'm just checking it out, man. It was fun. It was fun. I wanted to check out Van Nuys as well. Brand new airport from ORBX. Again, you usually get your private jet ops here, but every once in a while you see a lot of turboprops as well.
Right base, runway 17.
Left base, runway 7.
You're straight, Mike. Glad to see you back. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in today.
Right base, runway 17.
Much appreciated.
Altitude November Delta, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000 to November Delta.
We can
approach Walker 446.
we'll get off a pilot edge here. Thank you guys for tuning in today, man. We'll park up somewhere around here. And like I said, we'll be back Friday. We will be back Friday, live from the 737 flight deck. Y'all have a good evening, man. See ya, Charlie. All right. Parking brakes. Laps coming up. Looking good. Just a mixture. Probably should have turned the avionics off first, but that's all right. Keys out. All right, man. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Van Nuys is freaking awesome, by the way, man. If you are interested in it and you're debating whether or not you should get it, and you do a lot of GA or private jet ops, or you just want to get it just to get it, I recommend to get it. It is really, really nice. They did a phenomenal job. And another GA airport added to my list here, man. I think next time we come back and do GA ops, we'll probably leave out of here and go hit up Santa Barbara. That's another nice airport. I think I've done that once on stream, but that's another airport that is available there. But that's gonna do it. We'll see you guys Friday. You guys enjoy the rest of the week, man. Take care. Micslmn is out of here.